It was approximately 10 years ago. I woke up one morning with really blurred vision and didn't know what was causing it. 4 weeks later, I was totally blind due to an infection called toxoplasmosis, which was completely out of the blue, but apparently I could have picked it up as a child. It left me with no sight at all in 4 weeks. It was a great shock, and the day that the consultant had said it's an irreversible condition and there's nothing we can do, you're going to be completely blind the rest of your life. It was a sad day. I don't mind sharing that with people. You suddenly realise that things are never going to be the same again. So I was busy then, the first year of being blind, with rehabilitation. I was taught how to do everything again, all the stuff I used to take for granted. My background had always been in hands-on work. My late father was an engineer and my brother is an architect. Being good with our hands and technical had always seemed to be there. I left school and was a crankshaft engineer, and subsequently I was heavily involved in the vehicle body restoration and auto body work and worked for BMW. It all started by my desire to have a beautiful vampire steak. People that know me well know that I am an avid horror film fan. I wanted a decorative vampire steak that I could have and own, but I didn't just want to whittle a steak. It wasn't the effect that I was going for. I wanted something a bit more artistic, a bit more Hollywood. So I realised that wood turning was the way forward, but I didn't know how to wood turn and I'd never seen a wood turner in action. So I decided to listen to video tutorials on the subject and assimilated as much information as I could, ready to go out and purchase a lathe, teach myself how to become a wood turner. It was really Mike Walt that I listened to. He had a great teaching style and he explained things really well, and he had an Axminster lathe and I thought, oh, strange, who's Axminster? So that was where the journey with Axminster started as well, roughly at that time. I started visiting my local Axminster store in Warrington. I ended up spending a lot of my spare time in that store, getting all the accessories and equipment that I needed to progress as a wood turner, and it was a place where I felt at complete ease, and from there I started going to listen to in-store demonstrations by professional wood turners. My first Axminster lathe was the Axminster Hobby 1218 VS. I was after a competitively priced machine but had enough functionality and ease of use. It did everything that I needed it to do at that time. I then upgraded to the Axminster Trade 1416 VS when I realised that my wood turning had progressed and I needed something with a bit more capacity, a more powerful motor. And to say that, you know, I love that 1416 is an understatement. That machine has travelled all over the country with me to demonstrations, and it's big enough for what I need. It's such a joy to be able to have a machine that I can depend on. I really like tackling anything, whether it's a small bowl up to candlesticks and platters, textured and coloured work. I'll really attempt anything on the lathe. The wood turning demonstrations are important to me. I get to showcase my skills and my attitude to life living with a severe disability. I want to inspire as many people as I can through those demonstrations, and even though they might be seasoned wood turners of many years, I hope that I can change their attitudes and show them that, you know, even though they might be having an off day, that they're never to give up. Wood turning And working with your hands, it's a great way to be expressive and creative, and I find it really relaxing and great therapy. And I like to share that with people, and I want them to really feel inspired and fired up to try new things and really attack life in a way that they maybe hadn't thought possible before. I was lucky enough to get married to Nicola just a little over 3 weeks ago, and Nicola is an integral part of everything that I do and of who I am. And I really couldn't be where I am today without her full and complete devotion. The logo on my t-shirt, the slogan "Keep on turning," is a literal definition for I love wood turning and don't stop turning, but it's a metaphor as well for don't give up. Keep attacking life as much as you can. Be creative and expressive and enjoy every minute you can.